Our team is definitely looking forward to the upcoming season, which is upon us. We have been through a lot of adversity the last couple of years with most of our roster. Seemed like the black cloud's been over our program in Crossville. We've had numerous injuries, including those adversities, and our guys are just so eager to get a fresh start, and hopefully we can keep our fingers crossed that each and every one of them will have an opportunity this season, health-wise, to participate. Our roster includes six seniors, and 5 of them returned from last year, and we have about 6 juniors, and 4 of those returned from last year. So we have an experienced squad as far as being on the roster, but as far as playing time, it's very limited. As we mentioned, for whatever reason, several of them have missed playing time, and hopefully we can keep all that intact and use our enthusiasm and our excitement that has built up within each one of our guys in our program to build up momentum as we start the season. We have a very versatile type team, so we'll try to take advantage of our skills and our talents that our roster includes. We have our post players are versatile, as I said, are able to face the basket and play in the low post with their back to the basket. We have guards that can also play with their back to the basket. So hopefully through execution and timing and working, we can utilize those different skills within our offensive set. And of course, defensively, we're going. We will stick to our basic philosophy. We plan on hopefully playing man-to-man, and that's what we believe in. That's what our program's been doing for quite a long time. Been around a long time, and we hope that we can play solid enough defense to give ourselves a chance. And healthy, we feel like that we can be competitive. The schedule is going to be extremely challenging. The DeKalb County Rays throughout the county, most of the schools and the programs have talented and quality seniors and juniors that will fill the varsity rosters throughout the county. So it's going to be top heavy as far as the DeKalb County Rays. There's a couple of teams that may be head and shoulders above the remaining pack, but it's very challenging. Our area race, of course, has a perennial state power in Guntersville, and that's a different kind of culture for us to compete against. They're a city school, but we look forward to that challenge. And the other 2 area opponents, hopefully we're right in the mix with them, and we want to give ourselves an opportunity to maybe advance out of that area play and get in the playoffs. And I think our guys realize, if they go to work and do the little things, they've got a chance to maybe reach some of these goals. Like I said, it's not going to be easy. Number 1, we got to stay healthy. Number 2, we've got to pay attention to detail, which has kind of slipped a little last couple of years, simply because of the adversity and having to almost band-aid our team together the last couple of years and just fill a roster and able to play the games. But if we can stay healthy and we can pay attention to detail and mature and blend, hopefully our chemistry can blend together. Like I said, our roster's kind of been intact the past couple of years, but we haven't had an opportunity to develop a chemistry that can blend because we've had so many absenteeisms for whatever reason. And but I think the quality of the young men that we're dealing with, I think they will work hard on developing some team chemistry to lead us forward.
Coach, this roster I looked at, anyone certainly stand out for you? I mean, I know you're a versatile team, but who's that go-to? Who's the leader right now? And is there more than one?
We feel like we're going to have 4 or 5 guys that can contribute in the scoring column, that have an opportunity to maybe be a leading scorer any given night or a leading rebounder any given night. These two sitting up at the table have had a lot of time under their belt as varsity players, Ty Cole and Alex Watkins, and we're definitely expecting and need them to play as seniors. They need to advance their level from where it's been the past couple of years. Blake Line, another senior, has been a gym rat. He has worked extremely hard and put a lot of time in the gym and developing his skills in his game. And Luis Garcia is coming off football and had a much better football season as a senior this year. So we hopefully that kind of performance can carry over in our basketball season. Bradley West and Brody White are 2 more that we will rely on heavily. They both were 2 of the ones that we've that I had forementioned that Bradley only got 5 games in last year due to injury, and Brody didn't get to suit up any of the games last year, and both of those are very capable players of stepping up and being the kind of player that can have a game for us that can be a leading scorer, rebounder, any particular game.
Well, this was for the players. What are you guys looking forward to most about this season?
Well, I hope we have a good year. I'm really looking forward to it. Everybody's working hard. I think we have a chance this year to, we're going to shock a lot of people this year. Hopefully. We just need to keep working. Everybody's has good attitudes right now. If we just keep a good attitude and stay in the gym, I hope we have a good year. Looking forward to it.
And I know it's a difficult situation with a region like that. What are your thoughts on playing at Guntersville, that being on your schedule? I know one game at a time, but obviously you got to look at that date on the schedule. Thoughts on playing Guntersville?
I moved to Crossville my sophomore year, and so I've been playing Guntersville so as long as I can remember, and it's always been a fierce rivalry with me. So I just love the competition against Guntersville.
Feel confident you guys can make a run at them this year?
Yes, sir.
Guys, I'm looking at your roster here, and now I love the post-ups, the outside shots as much as the next guy, but talking from a general fan base, I'm seeing 6'2", 6'1", 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 6'1", 6'0". You guys have got some crazy height on your team. Fast break, you guys are throwing it down, right? Absolutely.
Not me, he can.
Yes, sir. I love to dunk.
We're going to be seeing a lot of that to excite the crowd this year.
If it's there.
Now, the girls have just left. They were ready to talk about Sardis. Same feeling with the guys, or is that different?
Oh yeah.
A lot worse with us.
Oh, worse?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
They're just another opponent.
There's a reason for it, but they told me I can't say it.
We have to be good.
So clock's ticking, 7 seconds. Who do you guys want to have the ball?
I'll let Coach answer it.
Again, I think that could possibly be a strength of our basketball team. That can depend on 2 or 3 things. One, who has a hot hand that night. 2, the matchups and the defense that's being played against us. And like I said, hopefully that can be an advantage to us and allow our versatility to make us a competitive team.
How's the fan base? Support, is it there for you? No problems there?
As you know, we play in a facility that is different than most others. I dare say, and I've been meaning to do research on this, but have not progressed to that point. Our 1951 facility is probably the oldest in the state of Alabama used for competition. It's seen a lot of big time basketball. It's seen a lot of packed houses along the wall. I've been across for a long time. I've heard all the stories when it was first built. It was state of the art. The old district tournaments and the Crossville Geraldine games, people would climb up on ladders on the outside and climb up and look inside the windows to watch the game. Of course, we know now that attendance can be much larger. So there's been times when in the past it has been packed rafter to rafter. And to be honest with you, the last couple of years, because of the situation and adversity, and our team wasn't what it had been, of course, through the course of my tenure and my childhood, my school days. The attendance has dropped off, but we feel an excitement there this year. I know the guys are, the ladies are. We're kind of senior oriented on the boys and girls side both. I think the student body realizes that we're going to have an opportunity to play some very competitive games in the old gym again this year. Be realistic also. I think basketball attendance has dropped throughout, not just the county and on Sand Mountain, but throughout the state. The economy issue is a factor. So those kind of things all vary into basketball attendance. But we're going to try to do our part. We can't be concerned about that. I've always said best fundraiser and the best way to get people to come watch you is what you do on the floor and your performance. And we're going to try to do our part and see if we can't pack that little bitty old hot gym again.
Well, last question I have for you, Coach, is I had to play against the Jake Peaks and the Stephen Boldens of the world. Can Crossville basketball get back to that level?
These guys that you're talking about dunking a while ago think that we might can get some of those little dunks again like we had during those days, and we have every intention to see if we can't reach that level. It won't be because of a lack of work and a lack of desire.
Coach, my last question is actually for the players. You talked about that being in a small gym, the hot old gym. I've been in there. That place can get very loud. I mean, to the players, do you guys like that type of thing? I mean, do you like it being tight and in on you like that?
I love it. I love for it to be loud. It's no problem hearing on the floor because coach is usually louder than everybody else. So, you got to do what you got to do.
Definitely can say that y'all were the best dressed that we've saw today. Do y'all normally dress like this all the time, or is this just a special occasion?
Special occasion, normally if you see me, I'll be in sweatpants and a hooded sweatshirt.
No bow tie?
No bow tie.
We, I had got a little slack the past year or so. Last year, kind of wore one of those sweater vest, giving it that little contemporary look. And they kept asking where the tie was, and I said, well, we're not performing well enough to wear the tie. And they kept saying all off season, is the tie coming back? Is the tie coming back? And we talked about coming up here and wearing a Crossville shirt or whatever, and they decided, Coach, the tie's back. So, we gotta we've gotta back that up now. Been wearing that tie since '98. I think the first time was in this facility in the Sand Mountain Tournament, and I think Coach was on that team. My dad died during that tournament, and he was the one that always wore ties. Of course, that was his generation, and that week during that Sand Mountain Tournament, I decided to wear a tie in honor and memory of him, and continued to do it up until last year. But I guess the tie's back, and we'll hold these guys to it.
Well, look, I gotta ask, I know we're running a little bit over on time here, but you mentioned the tie's back on. I mean, is that, to the players, is that something significant to you guys? Is that something that has always been a deal at Crossville, when the tie is on, it's game time?
Yeah. Normally that means it's game time, because if you look over there during the game, he'll always be tugging and pulling on it and screaming at you, and his face will be real red. That's how you know it's game time.
I like it. Guys, that's all.
It's sort of like this on game day, Saturday morning. You got that ball man on campus. I've been around long enough that I've took all those ribbons. They consider me a ball man, and so it's just one of those things, I guess, when you hang around long enough.
Speaking of game time, when's the first game?
We'll open November the 14th, a Thursday, against DAR in our home gym. And talking about that gym again, the players in the past have talked about not wanting a new gym, but they sure don't have to mop up after the plumbing and the dust that falls from the ceiling and the raindrops and leaks that you have to wipe up in between possessions on the other end of the court. But it has been a fun place, and hopefully will be a fun place to play again in 13-14.